big shitstorm at Bunker Hill, huh? As long as the
Danny Kaye there singing Civilization.
Whoa.
Что за херня?
Good news is something often in short supply in the Commonwealth, folks. So
Yes?
I'm happy to be able to deliver a little bit to you.
Can I help you?
Folks worrying in hushed tones about the whereabouts of Diamond City's most effective
I
detective.
have this necklace that would look wonderful on you. Here.
Okay, I guess.
Back in town and
Wait a minute. Help!
You're property of Mason in Nuka Town now.
Oh my
Get
God!
to him are scarce. I, for one, am just glad he's
What
back.
just happened?
Что за...
One piece. And if
Что
there's any more
происходит?
first here.
Нет, походу дела это так не работает. Только хотел сказать, он просто так ошейник одел.
If you were one of the folks worrying in hushed tones about the whereabouts of Diamond City's most effective detective, you can rest easy. Nick Valentine is back in town and seemingly none the worse for wear. While details about what happened to him are scarce, I, for one, am just glad he's back. And it's
Yeah.
one piece. And if there's any more good news to share, you'll hear it first here on Diamond City Radio.
You're property of Mason in Nuka Town now.
Oh my
Get
God!
Share their hope for one more tomorrow.
А, так нормально, да? Ну окей.
I just clean up around here.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
It sounded like a good idea.
Because it is. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
I wanted to ask about your role.
I'm listening.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme. And despite Coulter's change, I'm hoping today...
What is it that you get out of help?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy.
Sure.
All I'm looking for is a continuation of... and the same piece of the Commonwealth.
So, what exactly...
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal.
Right.
So I'll provide you with... Kind of makes me your...
That was all I had.
So...
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my...
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, you want to talk them off their land? Or you want to wipe them?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Is there a difference?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out. But it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to... But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the... Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to...
Right.
Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them.
I bet you they can manage to keep looking bored through the whole thing.
That just leaves the target. Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
We can't target certain settlements with certain jobs?
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land if there's no one around to talk to and the like. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place. But the biggest hindrance is if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you some... Now, you ready?
What were those targets?
Croup Manor, Taffington Boathouse, Greentop Nursery, and the Slog. Again, I can't guarantee those will all be available targets till I check my notes. But if they are, now you ready to make your decision?
I'm ready.
Good. So, what?
Коттеджный Бьюти Кантри Кроссинг, Норхан Бич, ферма Финча. Патагонку почему нельзя? Стоянка грузовиков Красная ракета, ферма Бернти. Очень... О, маяк.
Mm-hmm.
Что? Что там
Wait,
смотришь?
pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Does that matter?
Only if you want to keep control of it. Targeting a settlement for a job is gonna break whatever connections you might have had to the place. Worth taking a moment to consider how much you like having that spot under your thumb. So, that the target?
You folks out there listening
Так, а что у меня все поселения мои заняты.
always enjoyed the radio plays, right? The ones about the drift.
Don't you ever question me.
Meant no offense. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operator should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. But ultimately, it's up to you, boss. Good luck.
Tommy gun toting hero. So I guess if you're out there and thinking about breaking the law, you might want to consider steering clear of
Boss,
good
someone's
things,
coming through the gauntlet. Go see.
or else the shroud might come after you.
Everyone earns their place.
It's Bing Crosby.
Or gets put in
With
it.
accentuate the
You
positive.
remember that. Don't listen to the Blue Jays operation. Let's chat. A little bird told me you're looking for some tools to help claim us some new outposts. Ain't it just your lucky day? Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys a couple operators left on their corpses in the back alley. Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. They took them apart and made a little something different with the parts. It was just gonna be a toy for my pets. It's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground, and anything nearby and hungry will come a-running, ripping everything in half to pieces. But you're gonna want to be a safe distance away, because, oh, and here, take this paper. You don't look so surprised. Wait.
It's...
Ain't it though? Don't forget, bro, when you're putting that to good use claiming your haunts. Don't.
Situation dealt with.
Back already? I can see the taps in your eyes. Here you go, you greedy mongrel. Hey, boss. You got any more free time?
Sure, whatever you need.
Well, ain't that sweet of you? I want to cause a little ruckus for our so-called friends, the operators. They got a trader working for them.
Ты втираешь мне какую-то дичь.
Not for long. Hard to earn a living as a corpse.
Time to dish out a little Commonwealth justice. Right up my alley.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Что-то понадавали опять каких-то заданий странных. Нет, не сушняк. Это у тебя, наверное, сушняк.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Hope I don't have to head back out there anytime soon.
Packing disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing press. Welcome back.
Ну так что ты давай. Пивком шлифани сверху.
Operators on top. Just like it should be. I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's stopping your performance.
Cruz lost a lot of purpose when we got here and found it wasn't what Coulter promised. Idleness makes people weak.
How about something a little more challenging next time?
The Overboss returns, alive and well enough. There. Consider the task complete. There is another job available, if you're interested, Overboss.
Your wish is my command.
Glad to hear it. We received a request to help someone shuffle off this mortal coil. I'd like you to take care of it.
Sounds like it's time to put...
My kind of work.
Was hoping that's what you'd say.
It ain't the big bad Overboss. Couldn't have shown up a year ago, huh? Not supposed to hurt the other gangs.
Hey there.
Rule against tricking
Overboss.
others.
Still game to close out that job for us.
I'm still working on it.
Try not to delay too long. Makes us look unfocused.
Operators got no tolerance for dead weight. Those who can't cut it, they're gone.
Made some good moves, boss. Guess Gabe
William.
knew what he was doing for
Gotta
us.
say, I'm more and more pleased you didn't die in the gauntlet, boss. Any operator gets caught breaking the peace, I'll punish them myself, boss.
Glad to see you're back in the right crew.
That was Billy Ward and the Dominoes.
Кто-то фотку сменил. Как я погляжу.
Here's the latest word on what's happening in the Commonwealth, folks. Not content with sitting quietly at the airport, the Brotherhood continues to make
Plenty of
waves.
prizes still left in the redemption system.
I heard you were looking for me.
You heard the alarm, right? That means someone's in the gauntlet. Looks like a real tough one, too. What happens next is up to you. You can take him on yourself in the arena, or I can make sure our little rat never gets out of the maze.
Just wanted to get rid of the neighbors. I couldn't say. Whatever their reasoning, I think we can all agree.
What happens if I choose to fight?
All you need to do is gear up and head for the arena. Then we open up the door to the gauntlet and let in whatever dumbass Scaver Mark fell into the trap. After that, playtime. So what's the call, boss?
There's not gonna be a fight.
Damn, really? Well, you're the...
Провалено. Почему провалено?
They've recently been seen cleaning up Fort Strong.
Got plenty to play around here. Have at it.
I heard you were looking for me.
You heard the alarm, right? That means someone's... What happens next is up to...
Just wanted to get rid of the neighbors.
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a Raiders' respect. Just head for the arena when it...
Isn't a bad thing. Up next is Connie Allen. Here's Rocket 69.
Ну, не знаю. Не мне решать.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though. Operators on top. Just like it should.
You're lucky Nish is in charge. If it were up to me, we'd be dead. Heard you put a pretty good beat down on Val. You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching your back. Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, you had to turn up.
Keep slumming it with those operators. I'm sure Nisha will be dying to show you the error of your ways. Not sure who's worse, you or Coulter.
There's nothing I hate more than seeing you breathe.
Чего вы так обижены-то, ребята? На что? Где ваши
I never
владелец?
realized how much you enjoy playing with fire, and I can't
Ух ты.
wait to see it burn. You know, in a lot of
Hey there.
instances, poor life choices will
Let
get
me
you
go.
killed. So you know it's gonna be fun. Pass.
Hey there.
I love Dixie, but the last time I went out with her, I had enough fun to last 2 lifetimes. I'm still finding random remains in my gear from that night. You're lucky Nish is in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
Next time I see you, I hope I'm gouging those eyes out.
Чё случилось опять?
Walk away.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, you had to turn
Rest
up.
assured that our overboss is a badass. What he do, you ask? Oh, nothing much. Just accomplished what we've all been waiting for, taking Nuka World over.
Hey, boss. Was wondering when you were gonna come see me. Heard you're collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds. Well, ours is, without a doubt, the finest little piece of hardware you've ever laid your eyes on. Sure, she may be based off some shitty operator tech, but a little Dixie love and some fine tweaking go a long way. Let's just say, them fever blossoms ain't no joke. Mixing with just the right ingredients makes people madder than a hornet's nest. Perfect for convincing any meddlesome settlers to rip each other apart.
Is there anything else I should know?
I mean, she won't work on bots or lower gen synths, but otherwise, that's it in a nutshell. All you gotta do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Oh, so it's like an instant play date.
I like how you think, boss. Only wish I could watch the show myself.
A word of advice, boss. You don't want to be on our bad side.
You're taking a very dangerous path, boss.
What's up?
Hey, boss. Got a minute?
Your wish is my command.
Good. Some outpost is too high and mighty to trade with us. You'd think they'd be thankful we even tried. Now we'll just kill them and take what we want.
More loot to throw on the pile? Sounds good to me.
Who am I up against?
Only the Institute.
Sign me up.
I figured you might be into that.
А ты чё сел-то? Придурочный.
I never realized how much you enjoyed playing with fire, and I can't wait to see you burn.
Это не БДСМ, это стиль.
In
Стайл,
a lot
мазафака.
of instances, poor life choices will get you killed.
Что там опять кому на? Кто это чё? А, вон в двери.
You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan.
Врили щет. Полный щет. Угу.
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear them speak.
Ну так вон, вступай в рейдер. Выдадут такую маску тебе.
Just working hard, like always.
Может, тебе такая маска всегда нужна на работу ходить?
That was Uranium Fever by Elton Brent. Now here's the latest from the comic. Reports suggest a chem deal gone bad outside Diamond City. Details are scarce, but it sounds like whatever happened. We're able to verify any further details.
Опа!
Another day in the comic. Next up is Billie Holiday. Don't call her crazy.
А чё, у меня даже гранат нету? О, есть. И осколочная есть. Ух ты, он лечится, засранец. А, еще и стелс-бой. На. Че, кончился стелс-бой? Гад такой. В смысле, только сейчас накрыло? Чем? Одеялом? А что, с утра не болело, что ли?
Let's play. He didn't last long. You or Colton?
Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, you had to turn up.
А в последний раз эти поселенцы живы были, когда я здесь был.
You really should rethink where you stand, unless you're a fan of watching your back.
Hey, can I have your ear for a second?
Of course. What's up?
I just wanted to say that this, the two of us working together like this, well, it's been a damn good time. I left Nuka World with you, hoping you'd be the overboss the gangs needed. Seems like I didn't need... No question you know how to take care of yourself, which is more than I can... But damn, if you don't have fun doing it, And more, I can trust you.
Uh-huh. You're damn right. I've got...
I know you do, boss. And that means, you know, I ain't saying I regret the choices I made, just that early on, first gang took me in when I was 16. Decent-sized group, fair amount of muscle, me being new and young. I didn't know enough to keep my...
Sounds like you were a real...
Yeah, that was... Eventually, the boss approaches me. Connor, his name was. I don't remember it was never as intimidating as he thought it was. Anyway, at first I think he's pissed, like I'm undermining his authority.
Sounds like...
Smarter than most. So here I am. This teenage punk who's got the ear of what seems like the most powerful. Connor's always coming to me, asking what I think of his plans, telling me how much... After something like a year of working closely together goes by, we work the whole thing out in secret, where we meet on neutral ground, who does the negotiating, and what happens if shit goes south. I was more than happy to take point on negotiating, with 3 of our biggest guys to back me up in case no one took it.
Uh-huh. That's a lot of responsibility.
I know. And if I'd been a bit smarter about an hour in, they're just starting to come around and gunfire. And at first I'm thinking, oh shit, something went wrong, Connor's gonna have to bail. But the more time that goes by, the more I start to realize. See, he figured he's pumped me for all the information I was good for. Have me around for much longer, so he used us as a diversion, something to keep the other gang's attention. He gets their stuff, and I just happen to die in the crossfire. Perfect day for him.
Okay, but...
Yeah, I did. I find myself on the other side of this whole thing. Messed up, but alive. I can't go back. The one thought about going in shooting, but that was just anger, revenge talking. So I moved on. Promised myself I was never...
Uh-huh. Hey, you did what you...
Like I said, boss.
Uh-huh.
Ever since that day, I ain't trusted you, though. I finally found somebody worth fighting. I don't mean to make it weird. I'm just saying, this...
Never thought I'd say this to a raider, but...
That means a lot, boss. Well, we probably ought to get back. But really...
Выдачили наивысшее обнаружение отношений с гейджерами придет способность знания, добытой кровью. Знание добытой крови? Что это такое? Благодаря вашему отношению с Генджи вы получаете на 5% больше очков опыта за каждое убийство и плюс 10 сопротивляемости урону. Неплохо так. Но, Гейдж, похоже, тебе все. Придется уйти в отставку. Ой. Что-то я как-то выскочил из засады. Ох, блин. Я же здесь был, все зачищал. Бульк. Что-то вот это вообще копится долго. Ложь как долго, а.
Got it.
You got it. Ага.
Going down.
Спуск? Куда? В подвал, что ли? Чуть я не знал, что у этого здания есть подвал. Ой, блин.
And load! God, there's a bounty on
Ух ты! Мимо. Упражнение управления прожекторами нафиг вам нужно. Что такое? Это кто такой?
Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since
Вот этого жука надо было убить и все.
insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City.
So fucking hey!
Now,
come on back.
Sheldon
Let's
only
finish
wants
this.
his girl to crawl out through the fallout.
Как на второй-то подняться? А-а-а. Голозапись рейдера.
Cruz got what he deserved. Captain West should have stripped him of his rank for what he did. He's soft and it shows in the men he leads. We're gunners, for crying out loud. We don't retreat. And his punishment? Guard duty on the top floor of HQ. Meanwhile, me and the guys are stationed down here in this dark, cold, shitty basement. First thing tomorrow, I'll have a chat with the captain and tell him how I feel. Who knows? Maybe I'll get reassigned and get to see some real action.
Nice.
Going up. Roof access.
О, на крышу. Как удобно. Рядом находятся враги. Так, кто тут возникает? Вот этот? Но теперь не должны помешать. Масянчик, что спишь? А, Маська? Масечка. Так.
Don't ask questions. Better for everyone.
Что ж,
Hey,
Руфус, иди на. И опять в той комнате. Ха. Морячка убить надо.
Huh? I saw that.
Так, не свезло. А как тогда? Что мне сделать? Мне его надо убить, но убить надо его по-тихому. Ой. Что это такое? Что это такое? Кто это? Как это? Что такое? Кто это сделал? У вас тут это... У вас тут тетенька, вон это там валяется что-то. А я ни при чем. Сваливаем. Так по-тихому. Я же с глушителем.
You're blocking.
Теперь вообще какую-то неадекватную фигню надо делать. Надо свое же поселение захватывать. Я, конечно, фиг знаю, как это сделано. Вообще как-то по-тупому. Мне что какие-нибудь новые тогда поселения появлялись, которые можно захватывать. А тут, получается, у меня поселения-то все захвачены, и из них надо снова их захватывать рейдерами. Тупость.
Hey, you.
Yeah? Can I help you?
Are you the one in charge?
About as much as anyone.
Yeah, I'm here for your land.
Whoa. Take it easy, all right? Look, I can't just abandon this place. It's home.
Надо платить косарь крышек. Я хочу тебе помочь.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Yeah, right.
Ах ты ж...
You stay here another minute.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Know what? I'm leaving.
And don't come back.
Right.
Мои же поселенцы меня нафиг посылают. Ну, просто вообще отлично. Хорошо, что у меня есть костюм для переговоров. Хотя, по идее, сейчас харизма 10. Или нет? Сейчас проверим. Так. Так, у меня сейчас харизма получается сколько? 12.
Hey.
Yeah? Can I help you?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place.
Мои люди.
But if you leave right now, I promise.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work.
Это не твой дом, это вообще мой дом так-то. Я его строил.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's how it's gonna... Fine. Take it. Place is all yours.
И чё? Теперь ты можешь использовать мастерскую, так я и так мог ее использовать. Кто, по-вашему, тут все сделал? Теперь рейдеры из вашей банды займут за поселение. Что там дальше было А, тут еды нету. А у меня что-нибудь с собой есть? А, у меня кукуруза с собой есть. А почему пищи нет? Вон сколько... Я тут наставил же тогда. Вон у меня тут даже это... спальные места. Так, что там надо сделать-то? Вернуться. Соорудите сигнальный флаг для вашей банды в мастерской поселении Маяк Кингспорта. Сигнальный флаг. Сигнальный флаг. А где этот сигнальный флаг? Особая? Нет, не особая. Структуры, мебель, украшения, ковры, системное убежище, ядермир, разное. А где сигнальный флаг-то? Вещи, ядермир. Ядермир. Что это за фигня? Чего мне? Флаг ядерколы. Это тоже, скорее всего, не то. Да блин, это все не то. Где стенные ковры, стойки витрины, тоже не то. Питание, оборона, ресурсы, магазины, снайпермет, клетки, рейдер. Так. Рейдер ресурсы. Передатчик транслирует сигнал рейдерского радио, что позволяет запугать жителей окрестных поселений. Появился киоск с препаратами. Производит алкоголь. Отправляет мастерскую. Сундук зданию. О, надо сундук здания. Торговцы, рейдер, операторы, стая, адепты. Разное. Слышь, коровка. Кол. Всякая ведь фигня. Операторы. Флаг операторов. А вот операторы. Ладно, вот. Престона это взбесило.
Who do I need to rough up around here to get some more food? Seriously.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let him know how it went.
А это что такое? А, странно. Ну ладно, фиг с вами. Выполняя за рейдеров, я порчу отношения с Престоном. И что, за минитменов, интересно, я смогу пройти, нет?
It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part. Watch yourself. The pack sticks together.
It's done.
Welcome back, bucko. I can see the caps in your eyes. Here you go, you greedy
Ты
mongrel.
кого псиной называешь?
Don't
Ну, хрен раскрашен.
Your wish, my command.
Good. All I got are fire pipes. I need someone I can trust on this. I want to cause a little ruckus for our so-called friends. They've made what they think is a powerful ally. Turns out their allies actually work for us. Well, almost. I want you to call it. Sneak up on them or beat them into submission. Either way.
Free and in charge today?
My kind of work.
Yeah, I thought you might like.
Everyone earns their place before they put in it.
Those disciples don't want to show their face. We ain't hiding anything.
Псины меня называют, вот охреневший. Это еще что за слоник? Что это такое?
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And it ain't smart to go asking about it.
showing the operators a good life, ain't you, boss? It ain't the big bad.
Пипец, 3 банды. Вместе живут и друг другу срут.
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 games to claim Nika World. I mean, he had us.
Situation dealt with.
Back at last. And not much worse for wear. Here you are, your piece of the spoils. There is some more work available, if you're looking to take something on.
I'm here to help.
Good. A request for support has come in. Apparently one among them disobeyed an order, fleeing the scene to avoid...
Time to dish out a little.
Right up my alley.
Good to hear. We'll be waiting.
Hey folks, have some very unexpected news coming from the Commonwealth today. Out in Libertalia, specifically.
Колониальный бар это жид. Даймонд Сити.
Raiders has been squatting there for a while now. Well, it sounds like those raiders are no more.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it.
Да-да, я тебя вообще понимаю.
Wasted time now.
Нафиг иди.
Normally, I agree that might be cause for a celebration, but this time,
just when I thought things couldn't get any worse.
Haven't been able
you
to
know,
confirm
in a
that's
lot
the
of
story we're getting. The Institute took out a bunch of raiders.
Now that Nuka World is ours, we're branching out, taking over some of those.
If it's true, it may mean the Institute has come out of hiding. That doesn't sound like good. Diamond City Radio will keep you updated with any developments.
Да ничего бы подальше ее поставили.
Here's a pick-me-up for you.
The way you are running things, you must not value your life.
How about something a little more challenging next time?
You're taking a very dangerous path, boss.
I'm back.
Not bad. Here's your cut. I suppose you earned it. Got something else lined up. You want in?
Whatever I can do to help.
Good. I need a short.
Uh-huh.
My scouts found an old cache and attracted a little too much attention celebrating. Go.
Uh-huh. Anything we've got is worth...
Mm-hmm. Sounds fun.
I figured you might be into that.
I never realized how much you enjoyed playing with fire, and I can't wait to see you burn.
You're lucky Mitchell's in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
Что я промахнулся.
You really should rethink where you stand.
Mason earned his place at the top.
Ну-ну, вытирай.
Market's
Дальше.
been really busy lately. Guess things are going well.
Hey, Shank.
Well, well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby.
It's a damn good start.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, if you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to...
Why stop at kneecaps?
Are there any details I should know about these methods?
Well, these jobs run pretty... Using force will give you more places you can target. Plus, settlers,
sure.
You try scaring them into paying up without laying some groundwork first? It could... Now, any thought?
Right. Let me talk to them.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The pack.
Works for me. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new... No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, the Slog might be a good choice to hit. Though I'd have to... So, where do you want it? Huh. Was that... Oh, that place. Isn't that one of your old stomping grounds?
Так не
that's
все,
the
блядь,
one?
мои.
Does that matter?
Only if you want to keep control. Targeting a settlement for a job is gonna break whatever connections you...
Sure.
Worth taking a moment to consider how much you like having that spot on...
Don't you ever?
Of course not.
Uh-huh.
So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another option. Claiming the airwaves. Building a Nuka World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. Just...
You just heard from the ink spots with maybe. Here's a strange state of affairs for you folks. Some or all of you may have heard of that old Parsons Asylum to the northeast. You may also have known to stay away from it. I guess no one told a group of raiders about that because word is they attacked it recently. You'd think that might mean the place is overflowing with raiders right now. But you'd be
Got a
wrong.
minute?
It's empty.
Drinks on me.
Abandoned. Now you could assume they got what they wanted and
Hi.
wanted.
I wanted so much more from my life than this.
Калета?
I've always got a minute for a free drink.
Well, pull up a chair then.
We may never know for sure. And you know what?
You gonna sit down? Kinda awkward looking up at you like this.
Billie Holiday's in love.
Кто ты такая вообще? Ну и?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm not actually looking for a date, sailor. Sorry to disappoint. I'm in town looking for Henry Cook. Do you know where I might find him?
Sorry.
Okay. I'm just asking everybody around town.
Почему я?
When I want to talk to you, I'll let you know.
А это еще кто?
You there. We need to talk.
Да вы чё все на меня напали?
What seems to be the problem?
The problem is that I've learned that you killed my...
Uh-huh. I didn't kill Nilsson. Whoever...
You are an... If it wasn't you, then who was it?
Моровский пел Пол Пембрук.
I want to know who told you it was...
I heard it from Morosky. Low-life Kim Pusher from Good Neighbor.
Uh-huh.
So, do you know anything about who killed Nelson?
Sure. I have no idea.
Well, all right.
I'm not looking for a conversation right now.
Что-то непонятно. Это что хотело от меня? Пришел в Даймонд Сити.
You'd think that might mean the place is overflowing with raiders right now. But you'd be wrong. It's empty. Abandoned. Now you could assume they got what they wanted and bolted. But given how creepy that place was, you can't help but wonder if something else happened.
What? You got a
We
staring
may never
problem?
know for sure. You know what?
Got a minute?
That's okay with me.
Drinks on me.
Truly one of the greatest
I've
voices
always
ever.
got a minute for a free drink.
King Cole with orange-colored sky.
Hey there.
I still got a question for you. I'm in town looking for Henry.
Well...
Fair question. He's my father. I haven't heard from him in a while.
He's dead.
Is that so? What do you know about it?
Well, why are...
I'm his daughter. So, now are you...
I wish I could help, but I don't know how.
Okay. Well...
Excuse me.
I'm not looking for a conversation right now.
Понятно. Что ничего не понятно. Что так, что так. Какие-то странные диалоги.
I've still got a question for you. I'm in town looking...
I haven't seen him.
Okay. I'm just asking everybody.
Sure.
When I want to talk to you, I'll let you know.
А нахрен загружаюсь?
Excuse me.
I've still got a question for you. I'm in town looking...
Sorry. I barely know.
Okay. I'm just asking. When I want to talk to you, I'll let you know.
Слушай, до этого там что-то другое еще было. Где негр?
Move on, pal.
Look, I'm telling you, it ain't just a store. University Point, settlement on the coast.
А что мне с ним надо сделать, я забыл. А, убить мусорщика. Что-то я не понял. Я думал, взорву. Что, взорвать не могу.
Yeah?
А как тогда мне сделать-то? Как мне гранату ей подсунуть? Мина нужна мне, мина. Точно. А без мины у меня нифига не получается. Без мины только вот так вот.
Finders keepers, am I right?
О. Пошел.
You there. We need to talk.
What seems to be the problem?
The problem is that
I didn't kill Nilsson.
If it wasn't you.
I want to know who told you.
I heard it from Morosky. Low-life kin pusher from Good.
Morosky.
So, do you...
I heard it was Morosky. Nelson.
I know he was. And now it makes... That bastard needs to pay. And you can't be too... I'll pay you 400 caps to take care of him. We both...
Throw in another 200 caps?
600 caps. You have an...
Убить Моровский?
You keep looking at me like that, I'm gonna start thinking you're a simp.
Крутись, колесико, крутись. О.
Night.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
А что вы здесь делаете?
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from that.
Keep slumming it with those operators. I'm sure Nisha will be dying to show you the error of your ways. You really should rethink where you stand, unless you're a fan of watching your back. You know, in a lot of instances, poor life choices will get you killed.
Братство убивать? Я не могу.
Something's out there.
Сами убивайте их, я не буду.
All day. Come here. Let me end your suffering.
The area.
Короче, я с победителями сражаюсь. Я не могу по паладинам стрелять. Это мои чувачки. Ой, ё-моё.
Don't jump to conclusions, but keep your wits about you, folks. And don't worry. This time, there's no reason to suspect our great city in danger, so just sit back and enjoy some quality music, courtesy of Diamond City. Feeling down? Maybe this will lift your spirits. It's Bob Crosby singing Happy Times.
Ну вы добьете уже его, нет? Давай, Гейч, сделай за меня грязную работу. А вы-то еще откуда взялись? Что-то как-то вообще не продуманно сделано, что-то я сейчас подумал. Мои же поселения захватываю. Вообще глупость какая-то.
Let's not stay too long someplace where we could get picked off real easy.
А, по-моему, вон там наверху. А мне как туда попасть? Ой. Ну, это логично. Вот блин.
We got covered. Finders keepers, am I right?
У меня вот просто как мне на него одеть. Как мне на него одеть ошейник, если он на меня охотится? Тупость какая-то. Нафиг я это взял?
Danny Kaye there singing Civilization. You folks out there listening to Diamond City Radio have always enjoyed the radio plays, right? The ones about the dreaded Silver Shroud. We've had them in rotation for a while now, and they're a fun little adventure.
Ага. Он еще и в силовой броне. Ну что, издеваетесь?
Now has its very own form, or at least someone dressing up like him. Crime in Good Neighbor has a new enemy, it seems. Why would someone don that costume? Your guess is as good as mine. Probably better, in fact. Good Neighbor resident Kent Connolly swears that he was actually rescued by this Tommy gun-toting hero. So I guess if you're out there thinking about breaking the law,
как мне одеть ему ошейник? Отлично, он еще и свалился. Ё-моё! Хорошо, план Б.
Hey.
What's up, boss?
Over here.
You're the overboss.
Wait there.
I'll be here when you need me. Okay, boss.
Да чтоб тебя.
Danny Kaye there singing Civilization. Hey folks, time for some news. Though, actually, this time it's more addressing some rumors than anything else. I'm sure many of you have heard tales of the Railroad, a group working to free synths who are trying to escape the Institute. While it's impossible to say for sure, they may actually be out there. If so, makes sense that they're keeping a low profile. It's a dangerous idea and is met by some very mixed reactions around the Commonwealth. I guess if you are out there, good luck not getting caught. This is Travis Lonely Miles bringing you Johnny Mercer's personality. Something I only recently acquired, as I'm sure you're all aware.
Damn it!
А, так я ему все-таки сделал. Лох. Ой, лох. Где там этот Гейдж? Все, пошли уже.
Hey,
Need something
come
from
on.
me? Yeah, all right.
Just go away. Haven't you done enough to torment me already?
Hey, you.
Hey, you, want to tell me what you're doing here?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka World
Oh, I don't know. A lot of hard...
Listen, you're gonna start working for me now, all right?
Hi. Fine. If it'll get you off my back.
Sounds like they're gonna tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figured this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example.
Mayhem and destruction is what I'm thinking.
What can you tell me about this game?
Not a whole lot. Our scout said the boss calls himself Sinner. Claims to have it. Suppose he just needs to learn who his betters are.
I want to try talking.
So that's... Look, boss. Your clout may get you what you want around here. All those mutts understand is force. And I think it's time, but you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Please, just don't hurt me. Gotta chase what you want to catch.
Постоянный зверинец здесь.
The disciples are crazy. The operators can't be trusted.
That business you wanted handled? It's handled.
Well, that didn't take long. I hate to part with this, but you earned it. I could use you again, if, you know.
Sure, whatever.
And here I thought I'd have to soften you up more. There's a cache of stuff that belongs to the pack. The current owners think otherwise.
More loot to throw on the pile?
Right up my alley.
Wish everyone had your thirst for this.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And it ain't smart to go asking about it.
I thought about trying my hand at Gauntlet.
Some or all of you may have heard of that old Parsons Asylum to the northeast. You may also have known to stay away from it.
Over, boss? Making trouble? Good.
I guess no one told the raiders about that because word
Poulter's death is becoming the most useful murder we've had a hand in. Keep it up, boss.
I'm back.
Hope it wasn't too challenging. Here, you've earned this. There is some more work available, if you're looking to take something on.
Your wish is my command.
Well then, an outpost of ours. There's a local irritant they'd like. Make her wear this shock collar. You can either sneak up to her.
Free and in charge today?
My kind of work.
Was hoping that's what you'd say.
We'll take care of the territory, boss. After all, we put it in good hands.
back in the right crew. Knew you had some sense.
You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching. Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, you had to turn. You know, in a lot of instances. You're lucky Misha's in charge. If it were up to me.
I wouldn't stick around. You've no idea how irritating it is. Just to see you breathing.
I'm back.
Welcome back, boss. Caps for your time. Enjoy them while they last. I got another job for you, if you're interested.
Whatever it is, I'll take care of it.
Well, I was just thinking how very boring and dull they think they've got themselves some powerful ally.
Sounds like it's time.
Mm-hmm. Sounds fun.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Next time I see you, I hope I'm gouging those eyes out.
Одно и то же. Приди и убей, надень ошейник. Приди, убей, надень ошейник. Дай Машка. Ух ты какой.
You're lucky Misha's in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
Commonwealth raiders. Got no respect. I can take this place.
Hey there.
Good, you're here. Got word those punks were spotted not far from here, boss. Whole place is on alert. We'll keep an eye out.
Бежит аж. 2 силовые брони.
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their... You! You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
You listen closely. This land is ours.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Take it easy, all right? Sure, just, keep it.
И чё? Так долго сюда бежали? Придурки. Ой, придурки. Маська, куда пошел?
Being Crosby, hell of a positive guy.
Lock and load!
Ой. Ох ты ж. Прикольно. Пора, мне кажется, музей устанавливать. Что-то меня этот Fallout вообще подзадолбал конкретно.
Crosby. Hell of a positive guy. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more... As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's thanks to the efforts of a I've decided how I live my life. Opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me for one day.
И как мне
Let's
одеть,
get it on back to the music,
если он
shall we?
начнет в меня стрелять?
Who? Cold Porter, folks. You know him, you love him. And I guarantee the song gets stuck in your heads. It's anything goes.
Yo, psst, hold.
What's up, boss? Okay, boss.
Hey.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Подожди, я как без оружия? Ее надо оглушить. Оглушить? Значит без оружия. Значит руками. Сейчас зафигачу голыми руками. Бесишь. О!
Mags Black in Nuka Town owns you. Get moving.
Вот и все.
Hey,
Need something from
come
me?
on.
You're the overboss.
А чё, где он там выделывается? А, понятно. Пошли мы втащим. Опа, опа, опа. Да блин, откройся ты, а. Ладно.
Yes. What the?
Смерть ваша пришла. Вот ты нафиг. На.
Huh, boss?
Что там было? Ключ от чего? Только что было. Ау. Опять встретиться с отрядом. Ставь кому-то люлей. Блин, эти однотипные миссии просто уже задалбливают. Нифига себе. В упор просто. Появились. Сами дураки. Сейчас, погоди. Подлечусь. На, держи. Я тоже так могу. Мучитель стаи. Я опять путешествую туда, блин. Туда-сюда, туда-сюда. Чё-то мне кажется, в этот раз я тоже до конца этой игры не дойду. Начало прикольное, хочется все исследовать, хочется там везде все посмотреть, а потом какая-то апатия просто. Так все задалбливает. Сука, я 2 или 3 раза ее начинал и так до конца не дошел, до одной концовки.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, that they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, now if you want me to go into detail on any of them...
What can you tell me about...
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're constructing pick-me-up stations or getting one of your crew working on a booze still will certainly help. And if the place has got a Nuka World transmitter powered up, you can construct... Anything else I can answer for you?
Tell me more about providing food.
So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so you'll want to make sure you've convinced enough settlements to supply your gang. People at the outpost can farm in a pinch, but they sure as hell won't be happy about it. Now, if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, you should take a look in your Pip-Boy. It ought to have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. If they're low on grub, it's probably time to get a new settlement supplying you. Or you could always drop some food direct in their workshop if it comes to it. Now, was there something else?
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. They're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses. Plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean... Was there anything else?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. No better tool to tell you what you're out... Now, this time around, seems the outpost doesn't need much setting up. Means we can start looking onward. And with the place in as good shape as it is, I was thinking it might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
And that is...
Bodies. And not the kind the disciples like to leave sitting around. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some... 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and... well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
Answer some questions.
Shoot.
What do I need to take into account?
Well, the bigger and more... but using tools from the operators, building... Plus, the more outposts you've got nearby... So...
Is there anything our outpost...
Yeah. Getting word they could use some more food coming in. If you want to run a job... Was there anything else?
Remind me, what's the best way to keep...
Well, you want to make sure they've got... And food. Beyond that, you could build... And if you're wondering what they're lacking, it's got a page with all the information. And lastly, don't make them farm. Lose a lot of goodwill from... You had any other questions?
That was it.
Got it.
Was hoping you could arrange...
You got it. Just need...
About time I talked some settlers into...
Ought to take care of those new outposts first, boss. Then we can talk supplies.
Let me think about it.
I'm in no hurry.
Пипец.
Things will get better. Got another one coming through the gauntlet, boss.
Да, Масенька? Да.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
Boom! And that's how it's done.
Back so soon? Oh, that's too bad. I didn't have time to arrange the party. Here's a cut of the kill. I suppose you deserve it. The pack might need you for something else.
Whatever I can do to help.
No kidding. I got a loose end out. Take this shot call.
Can't lie.
Sure. Think I'm gonna enjoy that.
That's what I like.
Tales are scarce, but it sounds like whatever happened.
If you can take something.
Ой, одно и то же. Ё-моё. Как же это все бесит вообще просто. Да, Масенька? Чё захрипел? Прибалдел?
Everyone earns their place or gets put in it.
Another day in the
You
Commonwealth,
remember that,
huh, folks?
boss.
How about some Billy Holidays, folks? This here is crazy, he calls it.
You know, in a lot of instances, poor life choices.
Короче, нахер этот Fallout. Сейчас установлю что-нибудь другое. И в другое лучше.